everybody, what's going on? I am Gregg Sussman, joined today by Tom Vecchio of FanDuel, who's here to give us some more NHL stats. What's going on, Tom?
I'm doing good. NHL is here. NBA still on break, so let's get into it.
I love it. NHL is here. We have nothing else to talk about because the NBA is off, so let's get into it. So let's begin with your top team stack on the board this evening, and that brings us to the Edmonton Oilers. Why are the Oilers your top stack here tonight?
This one's very simple. They are going up against the Ottawa Senators, who are the worst defensive team in the league. They are allowing the most shot attempts per 60 minutes in 5-on-5 situations. They're allowing the most goals. Now, when we get to the Oilers, yes, they have been underperforming a bit as of late, but the potential from this stack is something that you always want to be capturing, especially on a smaller 6-game slate. Paying up for McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and Tyson Barrie on that first power play is very expensive, but you should be doing it when the Oilers lead the slate with a 3.83 implied goal total. They are minus 255 home favorites. This is a simple process over their recent results play. Stick with the Oilers tonight.
Edmonton's such a massive favorite on the board, facing off against the Senators. They're just in a really, really good spot playing at home tonight. The Oilers a natural fit as you stack your lineups this evening. Up next for us, we get to the St. Louis Blues, who are a road favorite tonight, going into San Jose to face off against the Sharks. The Blues, why do they make sense to put up a few guys into your lineup here?
Well, last week on Friday, we spoke about the Vegas Golden Knights going up against the Sharks. Well, the Sharks are back on the slate, and we want to be attacking. We saw the Vegas Knights put up 5 goals against the Sharks. Well, we should be going back to the Blues tonight. They got Tarasenko back in their lineup. First game all season for him this past Saturday. He's right back on that first power play line, skating alongside Ryan O'Reilly, Braden Shen, and David Perron. That's the 4-man stack you want to be going to. We see them with a 3.58 implied goal total on the road. Big favorites, as you mentioned. Pay up for this 4-man stack tonight.
These are the 4 guys that you want to go with to get into your lineup here with the Blues on the road against San Jose. It's a good spot for them despite not playing at home. The Blues in good shape tonight to help you out in DFS. One final team to get to that we're going to stack, and that's the Montreal Canadiens, and they are also road favorites this evening. They're facing off against the Vancouver Canucks in Vancouver tonight. Montreal, led by Carey Price at the goalie position. Why do you like the Montreal stack here? So
much like MLB, NHL stacking is all about finding that value stack. You know, in MLB, whether you're paying up for the Yankees, the Red Sox, the Dodgers, or, the Rockies, whoever it might be, we know they're super expensive. It's about finding the parts that fit to afford that stack. And the affording stack tonight in the NHL is the Montreal Canadiens, going to specifically their second forward line with Nick Suzuki, Jonathan Drouin, and Joel Armia, all players who are under $6,000, specifically Drouin and Armia, who are both under $5,000. We see a 3.53 implied goal total for the Habs on the road. Going up against the Canucks, we want to be using the stack and pairing them with the Blues or pairing them with the Oilers tonight.
We talked about it on Friday as well, of needing to find that value stack, needing to be able to take a team that has these high-priced players or has these mid-level price players, rather, that are under or around $6,000 that will allow you to pay up for the Blues and pay up for some other teams to be able to really stack your lineup. Well, the Montreal Canadiens are that team tonight, so consider putting them in there. That's going to do it for us here on the FanDuel Hurry Up. Tom, we appreciate the time. Good luck tonight.
Same to you. Talk to you in a few days.
Absolutely. Tomorrow here on the show, we'll be joined by Davis Maddock, who talk about this week on the PGA Tour. The players, where I think Justin Thomas will be a topic of conversation. We'll certainly mention Bryson DeChambeau, who came off a huge win yesterday at the Arnold Palmer. For Tom Vecchio, I'm Gregg Sussman. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you back here tomorrow for another edition of the FanDuel Hurry Up.